Felix on the inside. Oops, Szoboszlai turns, right foot shot, drills it low. Malacia, Bellingham has Rashford ahead of him, slips Rashford in behind, left foot shot, Rashford tries to follow up. Felix, Szoboszlai, we're going to try this again. Felix, left foot strike. Felix makes it free. Really dominant game of football. There we go. Another dominant game of football played by us, and we just continue to bully our opponents. 4 goals scored in this game. Douglas Ritchie has bagged the 4th. Hey guys, welcome back to the RemelHD channel, and welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United save. This is season 5, and this is episode 59. So, yeah, we're several games into the league campaign. As you can see, we played 13. Arsenal have played a game extra, so they've played 14. And we're sitting 4 points behind them. Mostly, if we win our game in hand, we're only 1 point behind them. So, yeah, the next couple of games in the league, they're very crucial. We can't afford to drop any points. Lapses of concentration can't happen on my end or my players' end because, yeah, it's a really tight title race between us and Arsenal. And Manchester City, they can potentially creep in if we drop points against them. So in today's episode, we are going to be playing against Manchester City, Arsenal, Kobenhvn and West Ham United to cap the video off. So David De Gea, he's in great form. Like we've mentioned plenty of times so far this season, he is currently the leader in terms of clean sheets. So he's got about 6 in 11 matches. He's only conceded 7 goals. He has an average rating of 7. His contract is currently running out at the end of the season, just like last season. And yeah, he's currently got about 7 months left. So in terms of top goal scorers, Rashford, he's joint top with Velasco. That's Arsenal's Velasco, who's playing off on the left wing. Phil Foden's got about 10 goals. He's sitting at 3rd. Richie's 4th with 9 goals. And Erling Haaland, he's starting off a bit late. He's 5th place with 8 goals. He's probably going to warm up. Well, this is probably just his warm-up, I should say. So, yeah, there isn't much to talk about in the intro. So, yeah, we're going to let the episode take its course. And if there's more things to talk about in the menu, we will stop in between games and do so. Not too many changes in our starting 11. David De Gea's in goal. In the back is Timber, Lacroix, Corbett and Malacia. In the midfield, we have Martinez, Szoboszlai and Bellingham. Anthony's starting on the right-hand side. Richie is our number 9. And Rashford is in for Felix. He's playing on the left-hand side. Pep Guardiola's going to put out this side. Ederson is in goal. Wan-Bissaka's at the back with Kimpembe, Diaz and Cancelo. In the midfield, they have Paqueta, Rodri and Barella. Up top, they have Campos, Haaland and Phil Foden. Into Rashford. See, you're just allowing us to move the ball around, not really pressing intensely up until that moment there as Cancelo intercepts the pass. Foden gives it back to Cancelo. Here's Barella. Foden. Barella. Paqueta, long shot. David De Gea easy deals with that shot. Hopefully they keep coming like that for the rest of the game. Oh, well done, Lacroix. Tried to slip Rashford in behind. Wan-Bissaka was there for the interception. There's Rodri. Barella to Foden on the left-hand side. Tricky feet from Foden. Plays it back into Cancelo. Seems to be his only supporting player. Foden. On the inside, Barella with the pass into Haaland. Manchester City take the lead. The visitors, they strike first. Need to bounce back instantly and respond. We are capable of it. Gonna go attacking now and up the tempo a bit. City fans are loving it for now. Anthony. Timber. Szoboszlai. Timber. People need to come short. Running out of ideas down that right-hand side. There's Anthony. Anthony in the box. Bellingham. What's Bellingham doing? I'm pressing the shooting button. He wants to dribble it into the back of the net. Cheeky guy. But it's 1-1 now. We found the equaliser. I did say we needed to respond straight away. Stands Haaland up and wins it easily. Szoboszlai. Has Richie running into space. Go with Anthony out wide. Anti dinks into the centre. Rashford running in. Wan-Bissaka deals with a cross. Barella follows up with an acrobatic clearance. Going right forward again. Direct at City's defence, and Cancelo deals with Anthony. Foden plays a beautiful ball over the top into Haaland. Charges into the penalty area. Waiting for some support. Finds Foden. He has Cancelo. Oh, Campos has scored. It's 2-1. Campos came across David De Gea. His first shot initially stopped by the Spaniard, but the rebound, yeah, De Gea was in no man's land. Oh, Ruben Diaz gives the ball up easily. See a side from the crowd. What's Corbett done? Paqueta catches me in possession in front of my goal, in front of my penalty area. That really could have gone so badly. It remains 2-1. The attack's not gone to plan. Let's go again. Here's Richie. Ooh, Martinez finds Timber. Oh my God, Timber. All you needed to do was get the delivery right. So unlucky in that moment there. Oh, we're trailing 2-1 to our noisy neighbours, Manchester City. This is a chance for them to state their claim in the title race. And they're doing just that and actually start playing proper football. We have a lot of possession, but we're not doing anything with it. Here's Richie. Lays off into Rashford. Finds supports like in behind, and Ederson makes the save. Richie couldn't slip it into Szoboszlai for the second time. The attack has now died down. Paqueta bursting forward for City. Campos finds Rodri. Barella. Well Malacia with the interception. Go on, Richie. Nice ball over the top. Rashford run onto it. Rashford does well. Gets it under control. Left foot shot from Rashford. Finds the back of the net. That's the equaliser for the second time in the game. We find ourselves level. And the top goal scorer bags another goal. One stop. Well done, Malacia. Real soldier in this game. Oh, what's David De Gea done? Why has he done that? And why have I fake shotted? Why has David De Gea done that? Wan-Bissaka, left foot shot. Thank you, Wan-Bissaka, for doing that. We can reset with a goal kick. Strange what David De Gea has just done. Rashford waiting for that overlap. Bellingham. Ooh, Szoboszlai through the middle. Szoboszlai's first touch was a bit too hard. Ederson racing off his line. Does really well in that one-on-one situation. Comes out on top, but Wan-Bissaka's giving the ball away straight away. Szoboszlai drills it in. Oh, Richie. Denied by the legs of Ederson. It remains 2-2. I feel like there's too many sloppy mistakes at the back. So Corbett is off for Lindelof. Richie, he's also off for Felix. We're going to move Rashford back to the centre. Corner taken short. Here's Phil Foden. Plays it low into the penalty area. Foden in the box. Shot blocked by Lindelof. It's his first contribution. Getting a block in. Rashford on a counter-attack. I'm going to have to go alone. Rashford paces past Cancelo. Rashford shoots. 3-2. Marcus Rashford has done it again. He's bagged the brace in the Manchester derby, giving us a crucial lead in a crucial time of the game. 74th minute. Manchester City, they need to buck up their ideas going forward. They have slowed down the pace in the second half, and we've made them pay for it. Definitely sounds like it's a comeback from his injury. Wan-Bissaka trying to show us what he's learnt under Pep Guardiola's management. Some step-overs. They came at a price. He's given the ball up. Rashford taken out by Ruben Diaz. Referee, I like to see a card. And he's showing him a yellow. We'll take that. We're going to have Martinez sitting as the left centre-back next to Lindelof. Eriksen's going to be the CDM, obviously. Kone's the number 8. Manchester City turning on the pressure now with the pressing game. Lindelof. Rashford supporting. Szoboszlai. Rashford ran in beyond the defence, and that's a hat-trick. I knew what I was doing. I was drawing them out. I knew they was going to do that weird pressing game where they mark all your players out of position, so I had to call every player short and do 1-2s, which opened them up. Kimpembe, not really watching where Rashford was, slipped him in behind, and it was murder she wrote after that. 3 minutes added on. Well done, Kone. Felix plays it back into Kone. He has a lot of green to run into. He's got the better of Wan-Bissaka in this foot race. Oh, Kone, close dribbling in the box. Finds João Felix. I find the back of the net from a tight angle. 5-2. Well done, Kone, for holding up play. Nice close dribbling in the penalty area. Nice ball to slip Felix in behind. And what a shot, what a goal. Okay, so the game is over. 5-2 was the scoreline. We got them back for last season's result. Marcus Rashford bags himself a hat-trick. What a comeback that was. 2-1 down, winning 5-2. Comebacks don't get any greater than that, especially when it's against your noisy neighbours. So in that last game, our players showed a lot of bottle from going 2-1 down to actually making a comeback and winning 5-2. So we're about to head off into a really crucial game. It's just as crucial as the Manchester derby. It's the clash between us and Arsenal at the Emirates. As you can see on the table, they are 1 point above us. So a win against them will see us overtake them as league leaders. So yeah, that win against Manchester City should definitely give us some confidence going into the game. Our forward line starting to click now. I know we're kind of spamming the ball over the top to Rashford, but sometimes you have to win in different ways in different games. I feel like Rashford definitely suits this fixture as well, playing down the middle. So we're going to probably go with him and leave Richie on the bench. In terms of Arsenal, they're looking quite good this year. They're unbeaten at the moment in the league, only conceding 12 goals, scoring 31. Their goal difference is currently 19. So defensively, I'm expecting it to be a bit cagey, and we're definitely going to have to earn our chances. And I feel like going forward, Arsenal, they're definitely going to pose a threat. I don't think they're going to be as lethal as Man City, but yeah, they're definitely going to pose a threat. So yeah, without further ado, let's head off into this clash. Let's decide who's going to be on top of the table by the end of the 90 minutes. Okay, what a huge clash to have in the middle of the episode. Arsenal versus Manchester United, first versus second. Here we go. This is an opportunity for us to overtake them on the table. So yeah, this can go one of two ways. We bottle this opportunity, or we continue our run that we've got going on at the moment. Rashford's in hot form. I have no doubt that he's going to cause a massive threat for Arsenal's back line. Let's take a look at the lineup. Home side will start Aaron Ramsdale in goal. At the back, they have Matty Cash, Hermoso, Fofana, Bard. In the middle, they have Ndidi and McKennie, as the two CDMs. The number 10 is Odegaard. On the right, they have Saka. On the left, they have Velasco up top. The number 9 is Gabriel Jesus. Okay, so we're going to line up with David De Gea in goal. At the back, we have Timber, Lacroix, and Martinez, and also Malacia. In the midfield, we have Benacer, Szoboszlai, and Bellingham. Up top, we have Anthony on the right-hand side, Rashford's on number 9, and on the left-hand side, we have João Felix. These deluded fans just don't get it. They just don't get it. They don't know who they're playing with. Let's get this game on the way. Shut up the crowd. Like it when my players give me options. Makes it a lot easier to play 1-2s. Oh, I tried to slip Anthony in behind with a pass with Szoboszlai. That was intercepted on the edge of the Arsenal penalty area. Gabriel Jesus at the other end. Linking up play with Saka. Red and white shirts getting forward. Saka into Ndidi. Thank you, Odegaard. Switch of play by Timber. Malacia with the header. I would say he's my unsung hero from that last game against Manchester City. Both sides not really finding a pattern of passes to string together. Always seems to break down in the final third. Here's Benacer, switches play to Anthony. Up against Melvin Bard down that right-hand side. He concedes the throw-in. Szoboszlai. Back into Anthony. Floats one in. Oh! Bicycle kick from Felix. Barely makes the right contact. I think Hermoso got a block in. The fact that Velasco tried that, it means that he's got some sort of bottle in him. I need to be keeping my eye on him down that left-hand side. Come on, give and go. Give and go. Give and go. Thinks it into Bellingham. No luck, man. You guys are witnessing this. You are witnessing firsthand. I'm not going to cut too much of the game, but this is a really cagey game. But I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued still to what's going to happen. Normally I get bored and frustrated against sides like Tottenham and Chelsea. But yeah, it's a real tactical battle between us. There's Melvin Bard on him. Let's go take him for a dance in the corner. Referee. Speak to him. Okay. Bellingham. Rashford. Anthony. Oh, I was trying to play it back into Rashford. Got done Martinez. Great interception by the halfway line. Here's Bellingham. Up against Melvin Bard. Got support from Timber. Felix. Rashford. Rashford. Oh, hit the post and it goes in. What a finish from our informed striker. Marcus Rashford bags his 17th goal in the league. He bags the first goal in the game against Arsenal. So it had to be a shot from out of nowhere to do it, because there was a lot of passing around. It felt like we was going to overplay it. But in the end, found space to get the shot off. Hermoso didn't close off the angle enough. Just about got the shot off. And we were helped out by the post. Goals can win you the Ballon d'Or too. Not just dazzling performances. Even though Marcus Rashford doesn't entertain like that, he does win you games. Hopefully we can find the second goal. 57 minutes gone. I'm expecting Arsenal to show a bit of grit now and not have so many players behind the ball. They're at home and they're still singing after this dreadful performance. Ball goes in by Malacia. Header from Szoboszlai. Ramsdale has to make the save. So our first change being made in the game. Szoboszlai, he's making his way for Kobenhvn. He's going to be sitting in that number 8 position. Bellingham is going to take the number 10 role, sorry. Cash does well to win in that one-on-one battle between the two. 78 minutes on the clock. Arsenal still trailing by a goal as it stands. Going to be picked for their top spot. If they don't buck up their ideas and create some goal-scoring opportunities. Been sitting back for pretty much 80% of this game. On David De Gea. Drills a nice pass into Timber. Bellingham. Oh, Anthony dinks it over the top. Rashford can run onto it. Marcus Rashford bearing down on goal. Takes a shot. He finds the back of the net for the second time in this encounter. That's his 18th goal in the league. Marcus Rashford continues his high-flying form. Pretty much almost done with this match. 5 minutes to go. Nice ball played into the centre. Gabriel Jesus with a very, very timid shot. David De Gea doesn't really have much to do or deal with in that scenario. Hasn't had much to deal with in this match. Anthony slips Rashford in behind. Possible hat-trick pending. Possible hat-trick completed. Oh my goodness me. Arsenal are completely bold and capitulated at the end. Once that second goal went in, they just lost all hope. To be fair, they didn't look like they came to win in their own back garden. It's just a simple shot across Ramsdale. Barely makes the effort. Doesn't cover enough of the goal as well. Shows me too much of the left-hand side. There we have it. Full-time whistle has now gone. We have bagged a 3-0 victory away from home against our title rivals. And we have now overtaken them for the top spot. Rashford with another hat-trick back-to-back. Back-to-back. Come on, man. Stop playing with us. Match day 6 in Group C. We're about to wrap this group up against the side that are sitting at bottom place. And they're coming up against the side have won all 5 of their games so far, and we're looking to make it a 6 out of 6 sweep in the group. So yeah, we have had a lot of changes in the starting 11. As you can clearly see, a lot of the fringe players are getting a start under their belt. Alvarado's on the side with Lindelof, Kobenhvn and Mendes at the back. In goal we have Lafont. In the midfield we have Kobenhvn, Benacer, Szoboszlai. We're travelling down this left hand side. Here's Mendes. Don't know why he's done that. I don't know why he's done that. Yeah, the forward line consists of Alessandro Barbosa, Richie, and Sancho, as you've already seen. Szoboszlai, Sancho, thinks into the box. Diamonde gets it cleared. Benacer heads it down. Well done, Szoboszlai. Keep that in, Sancho. Well done. Kone. Kone. Oh, I was about to size up for a shot. Stamenic. Into Osmajic. Well done, Mendes. Heads it back to the keeper. Font hasn't been in action for a while. He only really takes part in the Carabao Cup. Szoboszlai. Richie. There's Sancho in. Widen the penalty area. Oh, cut it back into Richie. Diamonde makes the block. Oh, what a ball. Johansson. Oh, Osmajic. Oh, he hits it across the keeper. Beats the keeper and the goal. A decent attempt from the forward. I think that's the closest someone's come to scoring in this game. Sancho, Szoboszlai, turns it to Sancho. There's an option in the centre, that's Richie. Diamonde gets it cleared. Done. Richie battling for the ball for his teammates. Ball dinked into the box. Oh my goodness me, Szoboszlai wide on the left-hand post. It was so close. Caught the volley sweetly. Not really a good first half from these players that are involved in the rotation. I was expecting a lot more, but if players aren't starting regularly enough, we shouldn't really expect them to be high flying in games like this. Oh, Sancho again down that right hand side, very wasteful. Bakayru bursting into the penalty area, drills it in. Lindelof is there, well done. Great defender from our stand-in captain. Szoboszlai waiting for a run. Sancho overlapping down this right-hand side. Cuts in on his left. Plays it back into Szoboszlai. Here's Barbosa. Kone. Back into Barbosa. Oh, Berdeli. Or Berduli, sorry. Makes a crucial block there. Barbosa was definitely going to be slipped in behind. Mendes. Barbosa. Richie. Overplaying it now. Here's Kone. Alvarado. Szoboszlai. Shot from Sancho. It's blocked. Barbosa. Try to find Sancho. A lot of blocks going in the penalty area. 64 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. There's Kone. Szoboszlai. Alvarado. Benacer. Kone. Mendes. Back into Kone. Once. Need to drag more people out of position. Barbosa. Oh my goodness me. Borges makes the save again. We finally get the shot off after how many passes in the final third. They're holding on for dear life. Drill it hard and low into Benacer. Left foot strike outside the box. Charge down by Kopenhvn defender. Stamenic. Done. Mendes. Wins the ball back. Barbosa. Benacer. Abbas. Back into Barbosa. Barbosa with the shot. He strikes and he helps us take the lead. That's goal number 1 for him in a Manchester United shirt. And that's goal number 1 for us in this game. We finally broken the deadlock. Took us about 71 minutes. I'm sure that's an assist for Abbas as well in his European debut. 2 youngsters coming in from the fringes and getting a goal involvement. It's really important for this save. Amu. Well done, Lindelof. Eriksson into Jadon Sancho. Sancho plays it in behind Mokoko's on the ball. Yusufa Mokoko. Can he get his goal? Finally, he does. 2-0 is the scoreline. Back-to-back goals. Not too long ago, we've just taken the lead, and now we're doubling it. The substitutions have paid off. So more European debuts. All these players have come from our youth academy. Corbett has made way for Tommy Sheehan. And we've also subbed off Alvarado for Justice Mensah. We're 2-0 up, looking really comfortable. We can afford to throw these youth players out. Johansson, Osmajic, Baturina, Shimikas loses the ball to Sancho. Not really an effort to tackle him, but still came out on top with the ball. Has Justice Mensah bombing forward down this right hand side. Justice Mensah doing a lot of work there. Plays a nice ball in. Moukoko bags his second goal this season. That's his brace in this game. What an assist from the Ghanaian right back from our academy. And Moukoko bags himself a goal as well. Hopefully that's a confidence boost for the German striker. Players are exhausted right now, but the full-time whistle has now gone. 3-0 is the scoreline. And like I said before, clean sweep in Group C. 18 points. Won every match. Very dominant performance. We're looking like stone cold favourites to win the Champions League yet again. Moukoko, a really good cameo off the bench, bags himself a brace, finally ends his goal drought. And we also got an assist from Murad Abbas and a goal from Barbosa on his European debut. Everything's going really well. So the question we have to ask ourselves now, Marcus Rashford for Ballon d'Or this season. I mean, he's doing enough to be in contention. I know he's missed the majority of last season, but he did score a substantial amount. And the form that he's in currently, if he does pip it from Anthony, I wouldn't be mad at all. 27 goals and 8 assists in 21 appearances across all competitions with a 7.87 average rating. I mean, he doesn't have the best in-game performances, but he does win you games, like I stated, I think in the Manchester City match or the Arsenal game. Douglas Ritchie, he's got about 12 goals. He's got 5 assists as well. That's 17 goal contributions in 21 appearances. That's still good. He's 20 years of age still. Keep forgetting how young he is. 6.93 is his average rating. Anthony continues to shine down that right-hand side. 9 goals, 8 assists, and 17 goal involvements in 22 appearances. And we have 18 goal involvements from Szoboszlai in 24 appearances as well. So a lot of these players are contributing at the start of the season. Not everyone was getting involved. We had a lot of players that were performing shockingly in game, and now we're playing as one, as a unit. And as you can see, the kind of results that we can get when everyone just chips in. So yeah, we're just building up a contract here for Lisandro Martinez. I've seen that he's got about 2 seasons remaining. He's 28 years of age. He's a solid centre back. We can pretty much keep him until the age of like 32, 33. So there's still a lot of years to get out of this guy. He's a club captain after all. So yeah, he's accepted a bumper deal, 210k per week. His contract has risen to, his wages has risen to, and he's signed a 1-year extension, so we're keeping him for 3 seasons. So that should keep him here until the age of 31. So there isn't too much to talk about in the menu at the moment. The last game of this episode is Manchester United versus West Ham. Again, that's another home game. West Ham United, they're not doing badly whatsoever. They're sitting at 6th place. They've got 21 goals for them and 16 goals against. So getting goals isn't too much of a problem for them. Conceding isn't too much of a problem. I am expecting this game to also be cagey like the Arsenal match. They currently have 5 in terms of goal difference. So yeah, let's not underestimate them. Let's take it just as serious as the City and Arsenal match. I can see ourselves like dominating them in the midfield if we have the right players on the pitch and have the right mentality. I do need to think about the partnering at the back when it comes to the centre backs. I need to be wary of that as well, because certain partnerships don't work against West Ham United. Yeah, West Ham, they always have a good squad. So yeah, let's just be careful going into this game. Let's go. Last game on this episode. Let's end it on a massive high. Manchester United versus West Ham. We're at home. We're attacking to the right. West Ham United are attacking to the left. We have rotated a bit. Again, few more changes made. Alvarado, he's in for Timber, getting another start in the Premier League. David De Gea's got the captaincy as Martinez. He's not in the team sheet at all. Benacer's taking his spot as the CDM. Oh, Cornet. He's done me there. Kaladzik. Cornet's really done me there. Oh, what a save from David De Gea. Alvarado keeps that in. It's really hard to hate on David De Gea this season. He is getting old. 36 years of age. His overall has gone back down to 88. Oh, way up. Nice play there by West Ham. They're actually trying to play me off the park now. I've tempted them. I'm saying they had to do a bit more on the ball. Now they are. They're looking like a massive threat. We're hitting them on the break though. Here's a João Felix. Bellingham to Szoboszlai. Slips in Rashford. Rashford's in behind. He just makes it look so easy in front of goal. It's another goal, man. 3 games in a row he started. 3 games in a row he scored. Can he score 3 hat-tricks in a row? That's another question to ask. Which is what matters the most. Lovely challenge there by Kobenhvn on Anthony. Don't really want to say it, but it has to be said. Here's Timothy way up. Running down this right-hand side. Malacia on his heels, chasing him down. Forces him to cut it back into Livramento. He does a 1-2 with Livramento. Way up, tries to play it into the box. Kobenhvn hacks it cleared. It's a real sparring match at the moment in the centre of the park. Way up. Oh, he skipped past Kobenhvn. Luckily, he's wide on the penalty area. Drills it into the centre. No one is there. LaCroix. Well done, LaCroix. Tackles Cornet. 64 minutes gone and remains 1-0. Bellingham. Ooh. His ball deflected into the path of João Felix. I was hoping that he could take a shot first time. He attempted to take the ball down. Keeper put him off. Mbula deals with that cross. Szoboszlai heads it back down. Rashford. Benazir. Alvarado. Drills it in. No one's there in the 6-yard box. Mbula there again with the clearance. Let's do this again. Handball. So we're making 2 changes. Szoboszlai is making his way off for Abbas. Moukoko is on for João Felix. We're going to play Moukoko down the middle. Rashford's moving to the left-hand side. So, yeah, we have a free kick that's 30.7 meters out. I don't know if this is worth hitting. Not attempted this from this distance before. Let's see. Marcus Rashford hits it. Not really troubling Newbell. Gavi. Again, another ball in behind Kaladzik. Playing off his runners now. Here's Livramento running down this right side. Drills one in. What a save from David De Gea. Trezor forcing the Spaniard into action now. 83 minutes into the game. He's finally had something to do. Pure panic in that moment. Sometimes 1-0 victories are won on the defending. I feel like that's the case in the second half. West Ham United had a lot of opportunities to get back into the game, and we've put the game to bed. Moukoko, he's finally come alive in this season. Season 5, I didn't give him a chance. I won't lie to you. His goal involvements was definitely putting me off of having him in the squad. I was thinking about loaning him out. But contributions off the bench like this, they definitely count. And that's it. 2-0 is the scoreline at the full-time whistle. West Ham United, they put in a decent effort in the second half at least. They sat back majority of the first half. They definitely turned up the pace from time to time. Made us work for both those goals. Rashford stepped up yet again. And Moukoko, again, got to heap praise onto him. Making an appearance off the bench like that with a goal drought, it's never easy. So in terms of the Premier League table, this is how it looks now at the end of this episode. We have finally overtaken Arsenal, and we've done one better. We've actually gone 4 points clear now. Arsenal, they dropped points in their last game. Let's check out which game that was. That was against Chelsea. So they drew 1-1 in this episode, and they also lost to us. So yeah, we've actually dealt a really harsh blow to their title hopes, and Chelsea have been an inconvenience to them. But Chelsea are only trying to do better for themselves, as they've now climbed into the top 4. They are now 3rd place with 30 points in the table. They're level on points with Manchester City. Yeah, they got more goals than them as well, which is why they're ahead. So the goal difference actually plays a factor in that scenario. 5th place are Aston Villa. 6th place are Liverpool. They're actually climbing their way back up. Hats off to Jurgen Klopp for turning things around. He shouldn't have been there in the first place, 15th place, but I mean, turning things around, you should always be given a chance to make up for your mistakes. So yeah, 18th place, Burnley, 12 points on the table. Southampton 19th place, 9 points on the table. Crystal Palace 20th, 7 points on the table. So the Eagles continue to have a very terrible time in the league. I feel like they're definitely gonna get relegated. I doubt they're gonna turn things around, but the relegation battle's still wide open. Like Nottingham Forest, Leeds United, Everton, Bournemouth, even Wolverhampton, they're not safe, far from safe. So Group C was finally wrapped up by the end of that game against Kopenhagen. As you can see, we finished on top of the table with 18 points. Second place were Wolfsburg. They managed to beat Napoli. How much did they beat Napoli by on the final day? 2-0. So they won 2-0 against Napoli, securing a spot in the final 16. So Napoli, they're knocked out into the Europa League, and Copenhagen, they're completely knocked out overall. Around the 16, these are the ties. So we're playing against Young Boys. We're going to be away from home for the first leg. RB Leipzig against Atletico Madrid for the round of 16. Wolfsburg have AC Milan. PSV is against Real Madrid. Spurs against Barcelona. Leverkusen against City. Juventus against Chelsea, and then PSG against Liverpool. So those are some interesting ties in the round of 16. We have the simpler one, so I feel like we're probably gonna brush over that unless Young Boys do pose a challenge. So the next episode is going to be a 3-game episode. So as you can see in front of us, we have several games, but the games that we are going to play is this home game against Leicester City in the league. We have a home game against Manchester City in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, EFL Cup, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. Leeds United, we have them away from home at Ellen Road to cap that episode off. So it's going to be a 3-game episode, going back to the normal formula. Don't really feel like playing Aston Villa on camera again. So the episode after that, which will be 61, will be the January transfer window, and we'll find out what kind of games we'll have, because we'll have to find out whether we go through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, which will change how the January calendar looks, essentially. If you made it this far in this episode, as per usual, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you'll know if I want to go live, premiere video, or upload one. I do believe that this could be a glitch, because I doubt one player could be held to ransom. Like, how long is his contract gonna last? He's on 14k per week. Eventually this guy needs to become a free agent or sign a new deal that has a release clause involved in it, because they can't hold him to ransom throughout the whole save. But Antonio Silva, he's definitely someone that I want to add to my center back inventory. I want to have really good cover for both sides, so the left side and the right side. Right now we do have LaCroix and Lindelof, but Lindelof is getting on with age. LaCroix, he's a more experienced center back now, so eventually LaCroix is going to assume the role of Lindelof at some point in the save, and Antonio Silva could assume the role of LaCroix, being the understudy. That's pretty much my idea behind it. I don't know why I'm so eager to get that centre back, but I just feel like he's definitely going to fit in my system quite well. But that's enough waffle now. Take care for now. See you in episode 60. Peace.